Hello, how are you? I hope you're doing fine. Well, this James from Africa is trading, and I've come with a live trade. Of course, the trade is about catching spikes, and what I'm doing right here is pressing my orders because I know it's going to spike anytime from now. All the analysis has been confirmed that it's really going to spike. This is boom 1000. Let me put more orders because I now have confirmed it's going to spike. It's gonna spike. And as you know, all of you, most of our trades here are done live, and that's what I'm doing right now. Let me put one more. Then watch the market. And mind you, this strategy is gonna be free. In this video, I'm gonna show you all you need to follow and you confirm this trade here. Let me show you. It's gonna spike just sooner than later. Let us watch it spiking, then I'll tell you what I based on to enter this trade. It's going to spike sooner than later. It's gonna spike. Let me show you the limit. Because that is a breakout and a retest of that level. Let me show you where it's gonna spike from. Let me actually show you the range where it's going to spike from. Recently it broke this level, this one, and it's coming to retest it. It's just coming to retest it, then it's gonna spike. So the range for it to spike is from here. This is where it has reached right now. So I will give an allowance of 2 candlesticks, 2 ticks. It must spike within a range of from there where it is and 2 ticks. If it doesn't spike, then I'll close the trade because I've analyzed it. It must spike from there. So guys, let us watch it spike. Let us watch it spike. So after it has spiked and we have made our profits, remember subscribing to this channel. Go ahead and subscribe. As you know, the channel is young and fresh. It doesn't have more subscribers because we have actually just started it. It is a fresh channel with fresh ideas, so let us grow it by subscribing to the channel and also turning on the notification bell, as well as recommending it to our fellow traders. So let me, as we wait for it to spike, let me actually go ahead and show you what I based on to enter this trade. This was a kind of breakout and retest. You see, let me show you. The market broke out of this level. You see, there was a support level right here. Let me show you right here. You see this point here. Let me show you very clearly. Let me use an arrow. Grab an arrow and I show you. this was a resistance level, and when the market broke it, it became our support. You see, so since it was a resistance level initially, whenever the market reached this level, it was pushed down, so it was resistance level. And after the market breaking it, it became support. This it has already spiked. See what I was telling you? This it has spiked, and it's going to spike even more. That's why I was telling you that this strategy is very powerful. Very powerful. You see, it has spiked, and I know it's gonna spike even more. So let me continue, and I show you what I based on to actually enter these buys. I was telling you that it was an uptrend. You see, the market was making high lows, high low. So when the market came from down here, I want you to understand this strategy very well, because it is very powerful. Let me grab the arrow. The market came from down here, it went up, it was moving freely. So when it reached here, it found there resistance, it bounced a bit, again it found here support, it went up, it found here resistance at this point, came up, came down, again it came up, found here resistance. You see, it found here resistance. So finally this resistance was broken. So I was expecting the market to come back and retest this level, so it was going to become support. Now when it came, I would have entered at this pin bar. But I was a bit late. Yeah, I got some things which confused me, and I was not following the trade. So by the time I came back, it had spiked up to somewhere. Let me show you. It had spiked up to somewhere, so I decided to enter. But the principle is, when it comes back to this initial resistance, which has become support, and you see that there is a pin bar, now like this one, there is candlestick formation. It can be a pin bar, a rejection candle, anything, or engulfing candle. You just know the market is gonna do what? It's gonna use that point as support. What you do, you go ahead and enter at this point, enter at that point, and put your stop loss just a bit below this point. But you know, for me, I always want to come down to a lower time frame to find the perfect entries. So when I saw that the market reached this point, when I saw that it came and it retested this point, sorry, this arrow is disturbing me. Let me reduce it a bit. Don't mind it. I was saying, when it retested this point, I went to lower time frames to find quick entries. So I had to lower down to M5 like this. So when I was on M5, sorry. So this line was here. You put it back. I show what I was mean. Let me grab just a new high. So what I was telling you is when I came to M5, I knew this candle price, this candlestick. Sorry, this arrow is disturbing. Let me change the view, the orientation. They show you very well. Huh? This is a bit better. When I came to M5, I knew I was having this line as the line I drew. I was just waiting for the price to come back and retest. Remember, it had broken above it. I was just waiting for the price to come back and retest. Then I would take a buy from here. But now I missed this one. So I was again waiting for this candle to close above any of these resistance level. So when it broke this resistance, it now became support. So I was waiting for the price to come and touch this line. Then I entered. So I entered around here, and so far this is the spike I've got from here up to here, and I know it's going to spike more. You just watch out. This is now the new support level. I don't expect the market to go beyond this point here before spiking, to go below this point before spiking. So just watch out. It's gonna spike. Strategy is very, very, very powerful. Maybe just for a recap, let me show you something from here. What I said is that you first go to higher time frame. For example, when I want to enter from M5, I go to M30. When you go to M30, let me just remove these lines and we start afresh. I show you how everything was analyzed to come up with that perfect entry. Let me delete all those lines from there. So I didn't delete them. Delete them. Let me hit that delete button. Just hit that delete button. So I was telling you that I was watching this market. Initially, let me get an arrow. I was watching this market's move. It was moving like this. It came down like this. Okay, I came to the chart when it was at this point here. This point. It was at this point. So I was looking at the current resistance level, which had been broken because now it had become an uptrend. I was looking at the previous resistance level, which has just been broken. So I had to mark it out. Let me do it, guys. This is very simple. Let it not confuse you. This point here, because this was the level, but now it was adjusted by this. Remember, we look at the most recent, it was here, but again when this candle came from up, came from down, it closed a bit here, so we would adjust. So for our perfect entry would be here, because this resistance was broken. This resistance level was broken. You see this spike came and closed above, so we are waiting for that level to be retested. You see, when it came to retest the level, we saw this pin bar at this point. That was enough confirmation for us to enter, so we would enter at the close of the pin bar right here, and put our stop loss below this point. So you see that the moment we entered, price never even went below, it spiked because the pin bar ended here. So we would enter just the opening of the next candle right here, and you see it is consolidating a bit, but it's gonna spike. So our target is here. We are targeting this because we know the price will try to move up and make a new higher high, so we are targeting that. And the stop loss is below here. Remember guys, you must use a stop loss because there is no such a thing like a perfect strategy which does not lose. Most of strategies we win more than they lose, but there's no strategy which does not lose. So that's how we analyze the trade. When you see that the price is coming to this previous resistance which has now become support, it is always advisable that you lower to your time frame of entry. You go down to your time frame of entry. Sorry. This line is moving. It was here. Yeah, it was there. You can just tell from then put another arrow. Now that one has become too big. Then put another arrow. It was telling you that here it was support. Here it was resistance, and then when it was broken, it was supposed to become support. The moment the price came and touched this line, we would just enter right here, because we knew that was now going to become resistance. And you see, the moment the price just touched, it spiked right away. First we entered a bit late, but however I'm very sure my stop loss is here, below here. I know it will not come below this before it spikes. So let us just watch out. You know, if it is to delay too much, it will just come here. Let me show you. If it take long before spiking, it will come here and make a double bottom. Then it moves up, but I know it will spike before even reaching that point. So let us watch out. Let's wait for the market to do what it's going to do. Remember, after analyzing the market, you should not put there your feelings, because in case you put there more feelings, so it is advisable after finding your entry and setting your TP and stop loss, you close the market, you let the market run. don't be there, put there your emotions. You put there your emotions, you might end up seeing that the market is coming up this level and you say it is not going to spike. Then you close. Then after closing, you will find that the market moves in your direction. Remember, this is higher time analysis, is what you've done. So you have to trust what the market is doing on higher time frame than what it is doing on a lower time frame. Yeah. Remember, if the market is going up on a higher time frame, even if it shows you that it's going down on a lower time frame, definitely it will go up. So let us just watch out. Bwoba tukyuwe sitaani nedda. Bwoba tukyuwe sitaani nedda. Tukyuwe sitaani nedda. Ekitiibwa kya Mukama. You see, I told you to trust the process. Sometimes the market may trick you and takes long before spiking and you end up closing. But once you're trusting your higher time frame analysis, the market will do what it is supposed to do. You see? So what I was telling you is that if you get your analysis from a higher time frame and you lower down, what you have to do is to be patient. Even if the market pretends to be moving the direction which is not yours, just be patient. The market will definitely move into your direction. Now let me show you another point where this market is going to spike from. I'll show you. Just wait a minute. See this point here? That point. If the market reaches that point before spiking again, I'm gonna enter and take more buys because I need to spike from there. If it reaches that point before spiking, what I'm going to do is I'm gonna enter mobiles and make profits. So watch it, it's gonna spike from around here. Why? Because it broke this resistance level. Now it's gonna become support. So it will spike from this range, from here up to here. Just our this week we use it as a region of support and resistance. Support and resistance is not just a line, it is a zone. And you see, it's gonna spike. It's going to spike. Watch it out. You see that even if we were late for this trade, but still we trusted our higher time frame analysis and it worked out. Remember, according to our research, we were supposed to enter the moment we saw this pimba. So we're supposed to enter straight away and put our stop loss below this point. So we entered here, and the moment we entered, the market started going up. It is going up. I told you our target is up here. You see, it has spiked. I told you must trust your process. You must trust your process. Once analysis is done on a higher time frame, just know it's going to move in your direction. I'm telling you this because I know how it works. Now let me show you one thing. Do you know that I told you that the moment the market reaches, let me go back to a lower time frame. You know that I told you that the moment the market reaches this point where I pointed with an arrow here, it's going to spike, and it is where it has spiked from. Just from there, it spiked from there. That means I know what I do and I understand what I do. I don't just follow into things. Let me show you on 1 minute time frame, and you see, I want to show you that it spiked just from there. Do you see? Let me grab an arrow. Didn't I tell you that when the moment the market reaches this red line, it is going to spike? Don't you see how many ticks have passed? Just as it was just going to touch like a quarter stick, it spiked straight away. I know what I'm doing. That's why I always sell my strategies. They are not for free. When that this one, I just wanted to give it out for free because it is part of the package of the strategies I sell. The strategies I sell contain 3 parts of this strategy. This is a third, 1/3. So I packed together 3 things, 3 strategies. So when you come on the chart, you look out for 3 opportunities at once. That increases the number of trades you're going to find. Not that this one gives you just 1 opportunity. You look out for this one only. So the other 2 might pass in case you've not bought the other strategy, but still it can make you profitable. Should I show you where it is going to spike again from? Let me first make the analysis, and you see. Let me go to M15. It has not yet closed. It has not. But still it's going to spike. It's going to spike. Let me show you. Let me put there a line. I've seen where it's going to spike again from. See where it has reached. Between this point where that red line is and this one here. Between this week, it must spike. If it doesn't spike, go ahead and unsubscribe from this channel. If it doesn't, go ahead and unsubscribe from this channel. But it's going to spike. You know what I'm doing. Watch out for it. You know why? support becoming resistance, resistance becoming support, and vice versa. You watch it out, watch out. The more it will spike before. Let me grab an arrow. Let me grab an arrow. It must spike. It must spike before reaching this. I will not say to spike from here because this is again very far, but before reaching this, it must spike. It must spike. I didn't make this video long, but now I want to show you that I know what I do. That's why. So I was telling you, between this line, are you seeing these lines? Between this one, sorry again, sorry about that, I'm showing you that, between this line and this line is where it's gonna spike from. So if you have not yet, if I had not yet entered the trade, I would enter. This is the limit of the spike. It's gonna spike. Just now watch out for that. Let me draw also a line. Let me move this line up so that we can clearly see the zone where I said it's going to spike from. Let us watch out. It's going to spike. It's going to spike. It is going to spike. I said if it doesn't, go ahead and unsubscribe from this channel. I don't care. What I want to show you is that I know what I'm doing. I took time and made analysis. I took time and made analysis. So I know what I'm doing. That thing is gonna spike. It's gonna spike. You see? It has spiked. What did I tell you? What did I tell you? What did I tell you guys? I told you it's going to spike. Guys, just do me a favor and subscribe to this channel. Where have you met someone on planet Earth who understands spikes more than me? I thought it's going to spike from that point, and it has spiked. You guys, you're missing out, I'm telling you. Go ahead and contact me. I guide you, in case you don't have the guidance. Now, should I show where it's going to spike again from, and you confirm? The other time I told you it was going to spike from, let me show you. I told you it was going to spike from this zone. Where has it spiked from? Where has it spiked from? You're missing out. What you should do, contact me. I give you all the remaining two parts of this strategy because they make money. I'm telling you, they make money. And the good thing with it, it tells you exactly where it's going to spike from. Should I show you? Where it's going to spike from again? Let me go back and analyze the market. Told you our TP is up here, so we've not yet hit our TP. We are still holding the trade, but should I show you where it's going to spike from? As I was going to analyze, now the TP is already hit. As I was just going to analyze to show you, of course I knew it was going to spike from there. But as I'd just come to analyze, you see, these profits, you're missing out. These profits just because you don't want to put in something like $10 to $20. How many dollars are these? How many are they? Just tell me. The tip is a hit. However, it can even spike more because it is an upward momentum. However, this is now our TP. If we want, we would again analyze the market from here. After the spike closing above that point. This way I've put that line. Have you seen the line? this one. After the spike closing above that, we just wait for a retest of that point, of course from a lower minute time frame, then we enter. However, I don't want to close forever, to record forever, I'm sorry. I will record and show you where this trade is going to end. So you see where we entered our buy here, and even we entered the rate. We are supposed to enter from here below, and you saw what the market has done. When I tell you that contact me and I say to you the strategy, you say that you don't want to buy strategies. No one will give you such a perfect strategy for free. Even me, I have free strategies, but of course it's not these ones. Our indicator strategies are for free. If you want them for free, contact me. But this price action, momentum, demand and supply strategies, they are perfect. They show you exactly where market is going to start the big move from. So that is, hope you've seen. I've done it live. So go ahead. If you need guidance, contact me. Otherwise, I explained everything you need to know to use this strategy. Use it and be profitable. However, show your appreciation. Appreciate my effort that I've put in to analyze and make research. And do what? And go ahead and subscribe at least to this channel, because it helps us a lot. Okay? Yeah, that is it. It's James from Africa is Trading. So have a nice time. Bye bye.